So, if you guys remember, after season 1 of Hazbin Hotel, I made the ranking of all the Hazbin Hotel shippings that I know of, and now after season 2, some of the dynamics changed, and there were also some new shippings, and some of them even became canon. So I decided to make a new ranking. I swear I didn't change anything in the document, except that I wrote down some of the new pairings from season 2. But other than that, I didn't change anything. So I decided to make something new. Instead of canon, I write OTP and I write canon behind it because in the last season I already said static moth is some kind of on and off relationship, but now after season 2 I have to say, yeah, the shipping became really toxic. Like in episode 6 was it, I think, where Vox literally tried to hypnotize Valentino to get his will, even if he knew that didn't have any effect on them. And especially in the end, where Vox tried to kill everyone and Valentino had to stop him with the help of Velvet, of course. So these one are all canon, and I still would say these are my favorite shipping, but this one is definitely red flag. I would say, or at least no. So now I literally spoiled everything else, but okay. Okay, Husker Dusk, it seems that this is also canon now. And I still have to say that I'm not sure because we don't know what Alistair would say. And in the end of the season, Angel leaves the hotel because we find out that he was a spy who secretly works for Vox and he wanted to protect his friends from all of that. And Valentino is now the CEO of the company, and Angel is still under his contract. Like, I was kind of hoping that maybe Devis die, or at least Vox and Valentino, and then Angel gets out of his contract, but I was wrong. So maybe they do that in the next season. I hope so, because Angel already suffered enough. Like, we already had that in season 1, and in season 2, he also got tortured by Vox. Like, bro, that poor Angel. Oh, yeah, Radio Rose. Like it says here, I saw them as friends or shipped them platonically. I mean, they acted like friends, but now we found out that Rosie is the one who has Alistair's soul, and their relationship is completely different than we thought. So I would say Mary Rose is definitely a red flag. Uh, I think this is so. This comes also to the red flags. So, okay, Adam and Lute also got confirmed, at least from Lute. I mean, we of course don't know if Adam loved Lute the way she loved him, but this only came up because Lute acted very emotional to Adam's death in the finale of season 1, and everyone shipped them because of that. and now the shipping is canon. And I still have to say I'm not sure. Like, first, like I said, we don't know if Adam loved Blut, and also shipping the lieutenant with the leader of the Exorcist. I don't know. Okay, Alistair and Jambalaya, yeah, it's more of a joke, and yeah, I still think this is funny to say Alistair loves Jambalaya. So yeah, I have nothing against it. Oh yeah, the next one is Radio Silence. And like I said, there were many comics and videos on YouTube and TikTok about it, that Bugs had a crush on Alistair. And I was like, yeah, I don't think so, but it literally got confirmed. And I was like, bruh, because Lizzie always said the relationship between Bugs and Alistair is complicated and sad, but to be honest, I found it more funny. Although, I mean, it's a bit sad for Bugs because, I mean, you know the meme with the worst thing he or she can say is no? And in the song, Alistair also said, and here's the sugar on the cream. He asked me to join his team. I said no and no, he's pissy. That's the tea. But the thing is, in the flashback we literally saw Alistair simply didn't say no. He left Bugs in the face and called him pathetic. Like, bro, Alistair, you could at least be a bit more nice about it, you know? But to be fair, Bugs probably doesn't know that Alistair is asexual and isn't interested in any kind of relationship, and that he hates men. Um, should I make this OTP? To be honest, nah. I think I put this in. I'm not sure, but this is definitely canon now. Cecil and Camilla. Oh, I think I will put this also in. I'm not sure. In the last season, I said they need a bit more dynamic, and it seems this shipping also became canon because after Bugs convinced Camilla to join his side, Zestiel also was like, bro, you're literally helping him if you build the weapon and I'm out. And Camilla was like, yeah, but my heart is with my family, my daughters, and you. And when Zestiel then disappeared, I think Camilla wanted to say to him that he loved him. And also at the end, Zestiel and Camilla were the first overlords who helped destroying the weapon. So could be that they also come together, but I would say I'm not sure about that. So, boom. Yeah, Apple Media, I think this could be confirmed. Fox literally kidnapped Lucifer as a power source for his weapon, and he literally made fun of him the entire time. Like, I don't know what you're implying, but I'm married, and also you're garbage. And I think it got implied multiple times that Lucifer misses his wife very much and that he will never fall in love with anyone ever again before Lilith comes back. Emily and Charlie? Yeah, like I said here, as friends okay, but not as a couple. I think the rest is still the same. These are all the Alistair ships with Alistair Angel, Box and Alistair. Although I think this is also what I have to say to know. Trellister, Adam's apple, red apple, lilith rose, static muff, red rose. Yeah, Angel and Valentino is still the biggest red flag, just like Lucifer and Charlie, Becky and Alistair, Cherry and Angel, Becky and Angel, and Alistair and Mimsy. Okay, now we come to the shippings from season 2. And first, I think I saw this when Abel got leaked on social media when there was this post on Christmas that people ship Abel and Emily. But I have to say, nah, maybe they are friends, but as a couple, nah, no, I don't really see it. I wanted to say Abel is a human and Emily is an angel, but on the other side, Charlie and Becky also are together, and Lucifer and Lilith are also a human and an angel. But yeah, I think Abel has other interests, so Emily and Abel are more like friends to me, if anything. Oh yeah, Alistair and Emily, I have to say, this was actually already a shipping in season 2, but there it was more like in an alternate timeline or an alternate universe. Like some people thought that Emily could become a fallen angel, and there were many comics about it. That Emily, for example, had Alistair with the scar, and so on and so forth. And now I think Alistair and Emily get shipped because at the end Emily saved Alistair. But yeah, could be that Alistair is thankful for that, but I think Alistair doesn't really care about that. Especially after Alistair got saved by Emily, Charlie doesn't even look after him, even if he's bleeding out of his arm and crawling over the floor. And she rather checks on Emily, like, come on, Charlie, what's that? So I say Alistair and Emily, no. And like I said, Alistair isn't interested in any kind of relationship. Yeah, Nifty and Baxter. It was already revealed that Baxter would come to the hotel. And what did the internet do? Ship him with Nifty. And even back then I said, yeah, I kinda see it, but I have to see what's the interaction with the show. And I would say this becomes canon, especially at the end. Like, Nifty had to protect Baxter and fought against Velvet. And I don't know if you have noticed this, but in the end, when Prentice calls, Nifty even hugs Baxter. So I would say that I like the shipping. I still have to say it's the same with Husker that I don't know if he's okay, if Nifty is in a relationship with him, especially if you think about Baxter worked for Vox. Could be that he even sold his soul to him, because most of the time, if you work for someone, you also sold the soul to him. I mean, yeah, Box got defeated, but I think that doesn't change anything. So could be that Baxter just works for him like that, but it could also be that Box owns Baxter's soul. We have to see about that. But I would say I actually like the shipping. So should I put it on OTP or I'm not sure? Uh, yeah, screw it. I put it in OTP. but I think I will still put. So, just to make that clear, I would say let's see what's happening in season 3, right? Okay, yeah, Abel and Peter also said that in my reaction in episode 2, they sat together in the same chair. I was like, yeah, I bet they get shipped. And I think exactly that happened with them. But I think maybe they're just together in the same chair because both of them were biblical figures. So both Saint Peter and Abel are in the Bible, and maybe this is why they're sat together in the same chair, or because Peter's job was to watch the door, and Abel is now the new leader of the Exorcist, and this is why they put them together. I think I saw a post somewhere on Twitter that it got confirmed that Peter is bisexual, but we don't know about Abel. So yeah, and even if he is, mm, yeah, I'm not really sure if they're about their dynamic. They also seem more like friends or colleagues and not like a couple. So should I put this with the colors of don't like? Yeah, okay. Because I was thinking about also putting this in, I'm not sure, but yeah. Ah, yeah. The last thing is Alistair and David. In the last season, there were a lot of headcanons that Rosie and Alistair gossip each other and talk shit about the others. And since it got revealed that Rosie has the soul of Alistair, it got changed with Velvet. So there are many comics about it that when Alistair was captured by the bees, he hang out with Velvet, and she's kind of like the social media demon, or at least her responsibility is social media for the bees. And now there are many headcanons and comics about it, that when Vox and Valentino were away, that Alistair and Velvet gossip with each other and talk shit about the others, you know? And that Velvet is now Alistair's gossip friend. But I think in reality, they didn't really do anything with each other, not even talking. Like, I think the reason Alistair was there because secretly Buck still isn't over him, and I think secretly Velvet and Valentino were pretty annoyed about that. And I think Velvet doesn't really care about Alistair. And I remember that Velvet is actually lesbian. This even got confirmed with merch on Pride Month. And even if we say um they are fans, mm, yeah, I think I will also put this on don't like instead of I'm not sure. Like, I think it's funny to say that Velvet and Alistair gossip with each other like back in the day with Rosie, but uh, yeah, like I said, I think canonly this isn't true, and they don't really care about each other or interact with each other. Okay, these were all the shippings that I have. Um, so now I put season 3 on it. I mean, who knows what kind of characters we have in the next season. Maybe there are also some other new shippings, but like I said, these are the shippings that I know about. And right now, I don't have any others in mind, or at least I don't know if there are any more. Anyway, this is now my new ranking of all the Hazbin ships I know, and let's see what's happened in the next season and if the dynamic changes or not. So here again my ranking. In the edit I noticed I made a small mistake. I wanted to put radio static in no, and it was still in hate, I think. So this is now officially my ranking of the Hazbin Hotel shippings.